Okay, level 7. First of all is the route that I've got in my current record, and it's the one that is probably the most reliable. There is a difference in the way we promote. So in this reliable route, I have, let me get control of my emulator. I've moved the commando down to second place and promoted this guy to an engineer. Yep, so we've used up all our promotion points, and yep, let's just explain the level from this first route first. So, the first thing we're going to do is walk straight forwards, and once we get to the cliff, we turn slightly left. No, slightly right and then slightly left. A very, very small, quick input where we change directions very quickly, and then we might get a weird, nice little jump over the water. It's probably only worth half a second, if that, but I'm going to do it anyway. So here we go, directly forwards, get to the cliff and do a little thing, and it works. So I'm going to show you again, because get to cliff. Ooh. Yep, so that was the jump. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth going. You can go down the side of the cliff. You're just going to get to these places slightly quicker, I think. We're going to utilize this wall climb, which is to go here and walk up the cliff. Equip us and get the super TNT. Now we're going to equip, which is straight down. Not like in my sort of, I can't remember, the video where I equipped skip turn. Yeah, don't do that. Just press down, equip the super TNT. Now, we want the super TNT to be close enough to completely obliterate this guy, but we need enough time to walk down the cliff. There's a spot that I'm going to go to the left of this tree, and it allows us to walk down the slope without slipping. If we slip, we'll tend to end up wasting time in the water, or just slipping actually just takes extra time because the game has to wait for your pig to stop moving before the next pig can take their turn. So that's here, that's close enough. So to the left of this tree, walk down here. Oh, we slipped anyway. And yeah, I should have put a save state. Yeah, as a reminder, this guy, 1 in every 50 times, this guy will not end up throwing the gas at all. Save state. So next move is commando. So it's possible to throw a cluster grenade up there and kill those guys. Maybe that's what the record will end up being, but it's not something that I'm going to do right now, because I'm going to just go to the left of this guy and a slight bit forwards. So I'm just timing that just based on feel. I've knocked these guys really close together. I want to end up hiding from the pillbox and lobbing a grenade over to these two guys. So just over halfway if I want to do the double tap. And they should both be dead. But the thing is with this level is you can tend to get a lot of lag at this point. So most of the time in any percent or this, I think I messed that one up anyway, because I didn't charge it up enough, but I'll tend to float the cluster above their heads, because I need to go to that dot to do this. Yeah. Yeah. So that would be a kill as well. It's a slightly slower. That also works above their heads in hard mode, because it gives more damage, or more damage more reliably, I think. I think for the competition I'll do the double tap. Yeah, this is just random. One thing to note now is our guy has moved onto this island, which can be bad. Because the next guy that we're going to hopefully get out of this pillbox, he can go for that super TNT that we're going to leave. Wait until the shrapnel is right next to the pillbox before detonating, and that should hopefully get him out. This guy's very close to... yeah. Okay, save state. So we should be able to kill everyone from this point. If you don't get the extra 20 on the shrapnel, it's much harder, but still possible. So now we're only looking for 10 points of swimming damage from this guy. We've collected the super TNT. Put safe state. From here, this guy can end up in lots of different places. From here, it's probably not too bad. So again, I'm going to line up the tip of my hat with his feet most of the time. Straight down for the super TNT. Put it anywhere near that pillbox, really. Jump in this shelter to prevent any of these AIs from hopping back in if they survive. And yeah, we got the double kill. Yeah. So that's one quick thing. Some other things to note is if the guy went and equipped the if one of the AI got the super TNT box, we can still jump onto this pillbox, but it's a bit tricky. And then we could normal TNT. So I'm leaving the super TNT box here for a reason, and that's because I hate jumping up onto this pillbox. Oh, that guy survived this time, but it's just, yeah, for demonstration purposes. Okay, that's it for route 1. So, okay, route number 2, and it's similar to route number 1, except we cannot use any promotion points on anything other than our commando right until mission 10. So we don't get to get an engineer at this point. So the only difference with this route is we don't get the shrapnel, so instead we have to use the super TNT on the pillbox island, and that means we don't get to end with the super TNT. So the first steps are the exact same. Oh, I haven't done this in a little while, so it doesn't matter if you go into the water. We're going to walk past these guys. If you do anything with a mine near any of those two guys, the sniper or scout, will change what he does, and will tend to never throw gas at your guy. Maybe in this one I can explain. So I want to go more sharply. I still slipped. There's a point along there where you don't slip, but I've apparently forgotten where it is. Yep, this guy's going to throw gas like most of the time he does. He's going to go full throw, which is always into the water. So, yep, this is the same move. We can quick equip, so we want to be careful because it's still next to the hide. The timing on that isn't crucial. Oh. I maybe did not kill the scout. Okay, I did. The only thing that matters there is if you kill this guy. Because you don't want him to take the next turn. You want this guy to take the next turn. He can't see anybody from his pillbox, so he jumps out. If the scout survived, you can just use this next turn to place a mine next to him anyway. Save state. So now we don't get a shrapnel. So now we have to use the Super TNT to open up the other pillbox. So this is where the time waste happens in this level, but we're going to hopefully get it back, by the last mission. So open up this, jump in here, because we still don't want any of the AIs to jump in here. Yep. Fortunately, this guy doesn't walk into the other open pillbox. So from here, that guy walked right up onto the cliff where it's still possible to kill that guy. The other thing I could have done and I forgot to do was I should have ended the last of my turns with my pig just under the pillbox, because then it makes it easier to do this final jump. I want to try to... So need to hope to jump up here within... We get about 5 attempts before it's too late. But yeah, you can leave your previous pig somewhere down here, and that will allow you to jump on the head of your pig and straight up onto the pillbox. But we got the double kill, so we would have spent more time on this level to hopefully get us a better level 10. That's about as much as I want to explain for this level.